Hi guys, welcome to GTA 5, and this is the Base Invaders mission, and I'm going to do it with the Karuma, armored Karuma vehicle, which just makes it more fun to do from the old way of trying to kill all the guys. So, this car is very armored. If you don't have it, definitely get it, because you can do a whole bunch of missions that just bring a new, fresh way of doing stuff to the missions from the boring old ways. So definitely get it. It's fun to use, and you are protected. So all these missions like dry docking, base invaders, things like that you typically die fairly easy, you can now do this relatively easy with this car, right? The only caveat here is you can't use sticky bombs, unfortunately, with the car, because you can't actually stick your arms out the window. But anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to jump into the aeroplane there that Ron's left us. We're not going to actually take the plane because we want to take the car. Of course, you don't want to actually destroy the plane, because as soon as you destroy the plane, you end the mission, right? So this mission's worth about 20 grand, just under 20 grand. I think it was $19,620, so it's pretty decent take. If you try and hurry up and do it quickly, then of course your take's going to be less, right? So I think you need to do 15 minutes in order to get the full $19,000, right? So, but what we're going to do is we're going to just go around, have some fun. Kill the NPCs. If you want to rush through it, then you can totally do that as well. You could probably go relatively quickly to the NPCs in the hangar where the cargo bob is, and take them out there, right? So the first thing we're going to do is just go to the military base. The easiest way I find, you can actually go by the gate if you want, but I don't even bother. I just find the easier way is just to drive up Lion's Head here, and you just jump over and get into the base. What I recommend you do, I don't actually do it in this video, but what I recommend you do is you actually go into the hangar and you kill those NPCs first. The reason for doing that is if you want to just go and take the cargo bob, you can. The problem is if they're all chasing you and you go back and you try and kill the enemies, they all follow you into the hangar, so it just kind of, you lose some time or stuff if you want to actually fly out there, right? So take care of them in the beginning, go have some fun, and then come back and take the cargo bob when you're ready, right? So the first thing I want to do is we're going to take out this jet at the end. Sometimes this truck is in this area, so we're going to take care of these guys first before we take out the jet. Typically what I do, you can obviously sticky bomb it and go crazy, but normally what I do is I just take the heavy sniper, and you just have to hit it about 3 or 4 times, and you don't waste a lot of money or expenses by doing that. If you're going to throw a whole bunch of sticky bombs, it's going to cost you at minimum $600 versus about 4 or 5 bullets from your heavy sniper. But it's up to you. Whatever way you want to do it is fine. You just take out the jets. I typically just use the heavy sniper. There's just one last guy. He's actually jumped back into the truck here, or the lorry for you English folk. Yeah, so I'm just gonna stop here. I'm gonna just hit the jet with the sniper. It's probably easier just to hit the body of the jet. I mean, sometimes you can hit the engine at the back here. It's supposed to blow up, but I find that you just aim for the body. It's easier. You just need to hit it 4 or 5 times. If you don't have the heavy sniper, that's fine as well. You can use the regular sniper. It just means you got to hit it about 20 times. It'll blow up eventually. Just give it time. Or you can just take your carbine or whatever weapon, shotgun, all that stuff really works. So, okay. So what I typically do is I'm just gonna go. Like I said, at this point you probably want to head into the hangar and just take out those 3 NPCs that typically hang out there. But what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm just gonna go and find these jets, take them out, and then we can go and start killing the NPCs as we see them, right? So you want to make sure, obviously, when you're sniping that there aren't any NPCs in the area. So obviously if there are, then they'll just shoot you, and you're outside of your car. So these are, as if you played this mission before, the Merry Men are pretty aggressive, and they do carry some pretty decent weapons, so they will kill you quite quickly, right? So just a couple of shots and you're pretty much done, depending on your level, right? So I do have another video if you don't want to do it using the Karuma, or you don't have the Karuma. I do have a video where you can actually just do this using a carbine, or I think I use a pull-up rifle to do this. I do have a strategy where I hide sort of at the boxes on behind me, sort of to the left of me now. You want to kill about 50 of those NPCs before you hit the hangar, but it's totally doable if you pay attention, you focus. Yeah, I've tried different strategies. I've tried hiding on the roof here behind me, on these hangar roofs behind me. You can fall off and easily die there. You can actually trick them to come up the steps. It just takes longer to do. The best way is to actually there's some boxes down by the kind of sheds just to the left of the hangar where the cargo bub is, and you just hide behind those boxes and you just take them out. And like I said, take out the first 50. After 50, or give or take 50, I don't know if it's 50 or 30 or whatever, but don't rush in there, because as soon as you rush in there, then they'll start coming out, and then you're caught in kind of the middle there, right? So but anyway, look for my videos, and it shows you how, if you don't want to use the Karuma. Of course, if you have the Insurgent's not very bulletproof protected. You can probably do this, but just make sure you never stand still, because they'll shoot you straight through the window and you're dead, right? So you won't last long in an Insurgent if you stand still at any point. You always have to keep moving, and even if you're moving, you can see how many guys there are, yeah, right? So even then they'll take you out. So probably not worthwhile doing it in an Insurgent. Might be worthwhile trying in a Hydra at some point. You can just fly again. You know, if you do it in a helicopter or Hydra, you just want to keep flying over and never standing still. I mean, they'll take you out in a buzzard as well. They're pretty good shots, and they'll bring you down fairly quickly. I see a lot of people come down in buzzards, and it's again not even worth your while almost, right? But I have done in a buzzard where I just keep flying over, sort of what you do in Chop Chop. Just keep flying back and forth, making sure you never stand still, and then you should be fine. It's when you kind of sit there at one position, and they'll take you out. Anyway, so have fun and so ride them over. You can't really kill them riding them over. I mean, if you ride them over and you reverse and you ride over, it takes about 2 or 3 times. It's just easier just to try and take them out with a gun. Headshots are even better. You take them out quicker. But yeah, if you have a couple of buddies and you guys all have cars, you can have loads of fun in just driving these guys over. I mean, they just come out in the open, and it's almost like a sport, right? So, but once you're kind of bored with that, like I said, if you're taking the guys out the hangar, you can just drive to hangar and go and take the cargo bob. Make sure your health is good, because you know, if there's a whole bunch of them still left on the tarmac here, they will shoot you, and you may not actually make it far enough to leave, right? So but if you kill those NPCs in the beginning, then you know, you can just go there and fly out, and you should be fine. If you don't, then you're trying to kill those NPCs, and then they all kind of follow you into the hangar, and then it makes the situation worse. So like I said, if you can do 15 minutes, you'll get $19,000 for doing this mission, and I think it's about 3,000 RP, which isn't bad. It's actually a very fun mission doing it in this vehicle. Just generally a fun mission to actually do if you focus. You can also do this with rooftop rumbles if you get some rooftop rumble fans. I'm not a big fan of rooftop rumble, but I of course had to try doing it in this car, and yeah, you can pretty much, as long as you watch your health, you can actually take them all out with no problems in this car, and using little ammos. You don't have to use RPGs and waste a lot of money trying to kill those guys and failing the mission. So you're fairly well protected. If you obviously sit still and they just keep pounding you, you'll die. But just kind of ride into the rooftop rumble world, in and out again, and in and out, and then you should be fine. And just increase your health when it goes down. And that's about it. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you liked the video, please consider hitting that invite button. and please consider subscribing to my channel. So thank you again and enjoy.